keys to the room. I hope y'all could hear me. Just here on the lunch break, about to do this video for y'all. I'll wait to see the people load up in the room. I like me hot chocolate, tea or pastries. Hot chocolate or tea? Definitely good pastries. Redhead queen, green queen. Salute. Just waiting for the room to fill up a bit. And we're gonna get started. I don't have the bandwidth to moderate all the sessions myself, but if it comes. Matter of fact, we could just get started right now. Whoever missed it, they could come back and check it out. Alright? Yeah, I see the name of the title. Decisions. You all have a decision to make. Or to make a decision, blah, 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 blah. Y'all get it. Let me tell you something. I had to make a decision, people. And yeah, I might say I'm preaching. But I'm gonna give it to you like it is. Shout out to Wifey Benjamin. Wifey Spookism. Benjamin, salute to you. So check this. I look to make the decision. I want to say a long time ago. But after I seen certain people attack me, certain people hate on me, the jealousy, the envy, mainly that hate, I said, okay, it's time to make a decision. People, understand what I'm about to tell you. In life, you have to make a decision who you hold on to and who you let go of. I'm going to say it again. In life, you have to make a decision on who you hold on to or who you let go. All right? You'll have people say stuff like, oh, you's a sellout. You forgot where you came from, brother. Or you forgot where you came from, sister. Don't fall for it. I'll tell you why. Those will be the same people when they get up in a certain position or get a certain opportunity, they will cut you loose ASAP with the snap of a finger. Y'all know exactly what and who I'm talking about. Everybody had that situation in their life. CTMGM Yitzi, shout out to you and the family. Salute to you. Salute to Sister Mawa Netter. Salute to Wani One. Salute to Greg Bugs. Salute to 504 Chevelle. Salute to Chanel Singletary. Okay. So I see the room is filling up. Hit that like button, people. Call to action. Hit the like button. I see I be having to say that on the regular. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Let's get back to it. I had to make a decision and deal with the people who care for me and look out for me. Because when you take your time and you deal with everybody and you're not dealing with the people that look out for you, going to repeat. When you're dealing with everybody and you're not mainly looking out for the people that deal with you, it takes away time that you should be given for the people that should be dealing with you, have dealt with you, and will continue dealing with you. Suicide H29, salute to you. I know y'all understand what I'm saying. You got a decision to make, people. I had a decision to make. There's a saying, everybody want to be righteous until it's time to do righteous things. Let me tell you right now, the righteous things can get messy. I'm going to say it again. The righteous things can get messy. Make no mistake about it. Oh yeah, it could get messy. Hold on, people. Yeah, make no mistake about it. It can get messy. All right? You want to be righteous. So righteous. Oh, you're so righteous. Until it's time for you to step up to the plate and do righteous things. Especially for the people who you so-called love.
That's a good thing.
The people that you so-called protect and deal with. Now I know this is not a popular topic once again, but you need to hear it. You are going to have to make a decision in life. We all got to make that decision. Okay? And there'll be many decisions. Strange Maid, what's up? Shout out to you. Salute to you. You gotta make that decision. Alright? There's a lot of decisions that's gonna have to be made over the course of your life. And the majority of those decisions are going to encounter who you deal with from who you don't deal with. It's going to entail who you hold on to from who you don't hold on to. Okay? Who you show support and who you don't show support. Who you give your energy, time, and money to. You got decisions to make, people. And some of the hardest decisions are going to lie on your shoulders. You're going to have to make a decision on who you forgive and who you don't forgive. Whoa, I know I hit you with a hard one there. I'm going to say it again. You're going to have to make a decision on who you forgive and who you don't forgive. I hit y'all with a tough one there, right? In life, it's full of decisions. You got to the point where there's a fork in the road. You could go left or you could go right. Which way would you go? All right, Gods of the Caribbean. 340 VI, the Virgin Islands. Shout out to you. Shout out and salute all my international audience. Shout out and salute you. All right. Real talk, guided by my ancestors. Shout out and salute to you. People, I had to make that tough decision. People that I dealt with for years, that I thought was cool with me and had my back. And when you go around them, and you're around other people, they start to smirking when your back is turning. They think you can't hear them. You got to make a decision who you decide on who likes you and who don't like you. And you got to hope you make the right decision. You got to make the decision on what bridges to burn. And if you burn that bridge, can it be rebuilt? Would you want to rebuild it? Because sometimes when you do rebuild that bridge, it comes at a price. Oh yeah, they won't forget just what you did. Okay? You the one that burnt that bridge down. So now, before you used to cross the bridge for free, now you gotta pay a toll. I said before you used to cross the bridge for free, now you gotta pay a toll. Yeah. So you gotta be careful of those bridges you mend back. All right. Omana, however the hell you pronounce your name. Ain't no subliminal talk. See, that's the problem. People always think, you know what? They're so accustomed not having somebody talking the truth. They can't handle when somebody hit it, they think it's subliminal talk. It's very, very plain. No subliminals. You don't know you have a decision you're going to have to make in life. You don't know as many decisions you got to make in life. You don't know it's one main decision you have to make in life right now. Legendary 8 TS. Okay. You know what? This is a good one. What up, brother Joel? How do I get over missing one of my soul group buddies whom I've encountered? We marched things up before she left. Bit old, can feel, we both feel bad still about things going bad. Now that's a decision I'm talking about right there. Although, you know, the typing was a little messed up, but I understand what you're saying. That's what I'm talking about. The way how you do that is get within yourself and ask yourself, is it worth it to make that decision? Is it worth it? What do you have to gain out of it? How would it help change your life? Would it help you or change you? And let me say this. Iron Dread Saint just asked, peace, Joel. Have you experienced the Mandela effects? Thanks. Peace. No. No. A lot of people want to down Nelson Mandela and say he experienced the Mandela effect because they see how the man changed. And that's why I'm going to do the show on sellouts. I might do it today, I might not. But I will do a show on sellouts. Which people like to say, instead of Uncle Tom, now it's called the Mandela effect. But do you know what a certain individual been through? Hit that like button, people. Come on now. Call to action, damn it. Hit the like button. Too much of y'all fill up this room. Hit the like button. Real talk. Anyway, as I was saying, don't get caught up in that. Some people have to make a decision. You know how hard it is when you have to make a decision to do off with a few to save the many. You know how hard that decision is? I hope none of you get put in that decision process. I hope not. I hope that weight never bears on your shoulder. But a lot of y'all are walking around with a lot of weight on your shoulders because you're dreading to make that decision. And you know this decision have to be made, and it must only be made by you. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see here. Any questions? Ask it now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You don't always just stand by and let life pass you by. I had a decision to make. You all have a decision to make. We all had decisions to make. Let me tell you one that people's in conflict right now. They had a decision to come out of the church or go or stay in the church. They came out the church. A lot of them are regretting that right now. They come into a community that only deals with bickering, fighting, backbiting, lies, slandering, scamming. And they're like, damn, ain't too much from the church. Ain't too much from the church. People being fake as hell. People can't be themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Chanel, this a stone that you could use to help in dealing with decisions is conscious agate and jet. Jet is very good. Conscious agate, jet, and one more labradorite. All right. And of course, you could get that 1396 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York, or you could call 718-858-4400. That's 718-858-4400, or you could go on nicholasbrooklyn.com. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You gotta make a decision on whether you will stay with a community or not stay with a community. I had to make that decision. And I had to make the decision that I'm cutting everybody off. They always like to boil out how they help you and did for you, but they never want to talk about how you helped them. It was a two-way street when it comes to me. And it will always be a two-way street. Not only one way. Real talk. Let me see. Somebody said something. Road Observer, what's up? Salute. Jew Walker, what's up? Jew Walk 209, salute. Let me see. Hassan, shout out. Salute to you. Shout out to my people out there in the UK. Wani One says, we most of the time we fall in love of what we want it to be instead of what it is. Facts. Like I said before in one of the other live streams, it's not what you want it to be, it's what it is. It's no sick, it's tainted. People are fake. Let me see. Hassan says, yup, look how things have dried up on various platforms. Of course. And it will continue drying up. Some of them, they faking the funk with damn bots. A lot of people don't like when I say that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't give a damn how much people come in a damn live stream. I already told y'all, YouTube checking that soon. If the shoe don't fit, you don't gotta worry. Let me say it again. If the shoe don't fit, you do not have to wear it. It goes out to who it applies to. But y'all all have to make a decision. You, not me, you, when it comes to who you deal with and who you expect to live up to certain expectations. And what are you going to do? What's the decision you are going to make when they do not live up to those expectations? Maybe I'm just talking garbage. Maybe y'all ain't feeling it. And if you ain't, that's all right. Because I know I'm still talking the truth. Call to action, people. Hit that like button. Call to action. Hit that like button. Like I said before, in life, you have to make certain decisions. If you don't make the decisions, other people will make it for you. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it one more time. If you do not make the decisions, other people will make it for you. Shout out to Global Media Inc. Thanks for the support. Global Media Inc. Shout out to Basem. You got to make a decision in life, and you got to make many decisions in life. Some more dangerous than others. Okay? You got to make a decision who's your friends and who's your enemies. Who's your business partners and who's your clientele. Who are going to drain you and who is not going to drain you. Stop letting people always give you the fake. People say, oh, you be on that inspirational metaphysical mentoring prosperity preacher type ish. Well, you make your decision to assume that and say that. Okay? Real talk. And people, hit that super chat button. Hit that super chat button to show some love. You can hit that super chat button. Wifey Benjamin got jokes. She put Joel Benjamin 528 aka MC Spookism aka Pastor Benjamin. Hey, that's what people calling me now. But one thing, they ain't gonna say I ain't telling the truth unless it's a troll or a bot. You got people, think about it. You got people that will make fake accounts to control you on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, right? You got to make a decision to answer back. Or you can make the decision and just block them. Send them to the block party. Oh, you know my block party is filled up. I don't even think it have any more room in my block party. But that's all right. I cram them on top of one another. But that's the decision I made. That's the decision I will continue making. Living Soul Journey, salute to you. You understand? You have to know when to cut people off and when to let them hold on. Okay? Because remember, when somebody's holding on to you, that means they need you to hold them up. And in the process, they're so heavy with the blight, so heavy with their own decisions they have to make. They're pulling you down. And they don't want to see you make your own decisions to help yourself. So what do? You gotta let go, people. Gotta let go. You hold on, then you gotta just let go. Because they ain't getting with the program any damn way. Come on now. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. V-Tank ETV, shout out to you. I don't have my Google Translate. Speaking Russian, I don't have my Google Translate. So you gotta go to Google Translate, put that message in English so I can understand. Okay? Real talk. Why is it people don't want to let go? And they know the person mean them no good, or they know the people is trolling them. They know the person is making up stuff that's not true to drain them. Come on, people. Come on now. There's a war coming. And I'm going to tell you straight up like it is. People always calling me while I'm live streaming. All day, phone ain't going off as soon as I'm live streaming. Anyway, as I was just saying, there's a war coming. Excuse me. Correction. There's a war here right now. And that war, the booty is the mind of the people. That's just one booty. You know, the booty of war. Okay? The goods, the leftovers, the spoils of war. Stop letting these people use your mind as the spoils of war. And trust me, there's a lot of them I could call out. From the ones that be on Facebook, from the ones that got the YouTube channels, from the ones that got the Instagram. Okay? Make the decision to cut these people loose. You got certain people in your life that come up in your home and they don't want to contribute. Cut that person loose. Make that decision and stick and stand by your decision. Come on now. We all got decisions to make. I'm not always looking for you to hold them up. Okay? Make that decision to hang around people that's going to encourage you. Real talk. Hold on, people. For anybody that's hitting me up right now, I am alive. I'm letting you know right now I am live. So I really can't talk to you right now. Once I finish, I will talk to you. Alright? So, let me just let this person know that I'm live. And let's get back to it. Alright? Wani1 says, gotta cut off the cancer to have a clean body. Facts! Facts. Real talk. Gregory, shout out to you. Salute. Stop letting people screw things up for you in your life. Okay? I see your message. Stop letting people screw things up for you in your life. You make this decision. Anytime you tell me that, you telling me somebody else made a decision for you. Adam, see, now I'm going to address this. Adam says too many ads. You're going to have to deal with the ads just like on TV. You have to deal with them ads. I made the decision to put those ads in. So, if you can't take it, you can get to stepping like anybody else. See, I had to make a decision to tell somebody that. I had to make a decision to be honest. Okay? You ain't just gonna have to come up here, drain me for my time and my energy. Because I got people that appreciate me. And guess what? I had to make the decision to learn that. Because I didn't learn that. I thought everybody was the same. Until I made the decision to learn. And learning is hard. Learning is hard. It's not as easy as people make it out to be. All right? Multi-talented. Who's this? Multi-talented Lator, London, UK. Shout out the UK. Shout out my whole international audience. Trinidad, Tobago, Jamaica, Guyana, Grenada. All right? Shout out the Virgin Islands. Shout out everywhere. Japan, China. People that listens to me. Thank you for the support. And people, hit that super chat button. Hit that super chat button. Let me see who this that's complaining. Adam Cohen. Adam Cohen. I tell you what, why don't you hit that super chat button? Make the decision to hit that super chat button. Then maybe I'll slow down on so many ads. I just had to say that. Some people got some nerves. Some people got some nerves. All right? Gregory says the talented cannot stand in your presence. You hate all who do wrong. Facts. Genevision Media, shout out to you. Salute. Barbara Harris, salute to you. Barbara said, I enjoy all your discussions and I share your store products. Love, Nicholas Brooklyn. Facts, thank you for that. Salute to you. So yeah, people, I just want to make sure I tell you this because I know you might be going through something hard in your life right now. And it's a hard decision. And a lot of people is going through a decision if they should still deal with certain people in this community or not. I know I'm not lying. I know y'all seen all the craziness that been going on in the community. Shock. Thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hitting that super chat. People, in life, there are people who make decisions and there are people who watch decisions being made. Might have went over y'all head. In life, there are people who make decisions and there are people who watch decisions be made. Which one are you? If you are a person that make decisions, press 1. If you're a person that just stand by and watch decisions be made, press 2. Let me see if y'all awoke. Let me see if y'all awoke. I'll wait. Let me eat this by the meantime. All right. I'm seeing a whole bunch of ones. William Pesoi Jr. put 1/2. So you do both. I'm seeing a lot of ones. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta make the decisions, because people will make it for you. Genevision Media, thank you for the support. That's Euro? Yes, it is. Thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for all your hard work in the community, Joel. I greatly appreciate it, and thank you. I salute you. Thank you for sending that super chat. I greatly salute you on that one. And I greatly appreciate you for that. Shock says, thanks for the convo with my wife, Rosalie, last night. You are welcome. Anytime. That's why I'm here. See, I had a decision. I'm on my lunch break, people. My wife be having a decision. Lie down in bed or go to work. Go run the shop. Me, get up, go to work. Got a decision to make. Deal with the child or not deal with the child. My wife will be having to make that same decisions too. You got people that will come in front of this camera all the time. And don't get me started. They won't even help you make a decision. I know y'all heard me. They won't even help you make a decision. When people get at me, they lie and they slander me, which is still happening to this day. I have a decision to make. Pay attention, give them some type of light or not. Because they made a decision. They say, yo, how are we going to get noticed? How are we going to get big time? I want to make a decision to slander this individual. They don't make a decision to go march and try to stop the police brutality and stop the injustice that going on in the world. They don't make a decision to go stop those rapists that's molesting little boys and little girls and running havoc on our women in the community. Instead, they look to get in front of a camera and slander, lie other people because they want views and they want money. I know that's deep. I know. You gotta ask yourself. A lot of people that be talking about, oh, they wanna be down with all this supremacy over our people, what's going on? And it's not fair what the system is doing. You need to put a stop. And they come here and they rally you up all the time. What have they done? Did I make sense with what I say? Maybe I didn't make sense. What have they done? Just check their track record. Check their track record. But they had to make a decision to follow up on what they say or not. And they chose not to. And why they chose not to? Because they know they can make the decisions for you. Yeah, I said it. They know they can make the decision for you. They know they could come, yell, talk, all nice, sweet, scream, fight. And all they gotta do is twist and warp your mind. Okay? And nobody better dare ask me who the hell I'm talking about. Because every and anybody could have an idea on who I'm talking about, especially if those people are in your life. Stop playing games with this. Okay? Shanix Harmit, shout out to you. Salute. Prince Moore, salute. Shout out to you. Let's do a roll call. You know what? We ain't gonna do a roll call yet. I'm still seeing more people coming into the room. Like I said, I know this ain't a popular topic, but it's the truth, people. I know some of you right now is eating at your soul. What the hell he mean I got to make a decision? I don't want to make the decision. Why somebody else don't do it? Would it benefit you if they do? If somebody else looked to make the decision of your life right now, would it benefit you if it don't? Real talk, would it? We gotta ask ourselves these questions. I could have went somewhere else and chill, but I took the time to not just look to inspire you, give you this message. Because see, when I say, and I know people gonna want to take this out of context, when I say I move with the spirit, some people say that's too churchy. Some people will say that's demonic, Joel. What are you talking about, Joel? There you go being a warlock again, Joel. But I'm telling you like it is. I look to move with the Most High God. And when I get it, say, yo, I have to talk about this today. I don't care if it's popular. I don't care if I only get 100 views. I don't care if I only get 200 views. I must talk about this. You understand? So call me a warlock if you want. I'm letting you know to take control over your own self, your own life, and your decisions. Because with the decisions that you make, is going to affect another person's decision down the line. Oh, y'all ain't know that yet, right? Oh, that's right. I didn't touch on that yet. I'm going to repeat. The decisions you make now or the decisions you don't make now is going to affect the person down the line. It could affect your children down the line, your husband down the line, your wife down the line, your mother down the line, your father down the line, your whole family down the line. Matter of fact, just throwing the whole damn generational tree down the line. Like I said, not very popular topic, but I gotta give it to you. Hopefully y'all will be humble and listen. Y'all will be humble and take heed of where you're going wrong. Papa Flang, shout out to you. Salute. Real talk, people. Pay attention. And if y'all haven't already subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe to Joel Benjamin 528. And make the decision and push the subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that like button. Damn it. I don't know why I always say damn it at the end. But real talk. Y'all gotta really think this through. Because y'all got some decisions to make. You gotta decide if you're gonna keep on being trolled or not be trolled. To be or not to be. That is the question. And like you see, I don't gotta come up on here all hype, extra excited. I don't have the patience. I read on people. I'm so fed up with people with gimmicks. I'm so fed up. Any questions, people, before I wrap this up? Now is your time. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Real talk. Ask your questions. Ask them now or forever hold your peace. I know y'all taking time to type. Osha Oliver, salute to you. What's up? Yes, state the facts. That's why my mother always said, the things you will fall back on your children's. That's right. The things you basically, I know you want to say the things you do will fall back on your children. It is always said in Trinidad, especially when they do obia. Yeah, facts. For anybody that ain't from the West Indies, especially Trinidad, obia is an ex-form of saying voodoo. All right. Let me see. Papa Flang, yes sir. Yo, what does it mean when one has a dream and wake up? No, Papa Flag, we're gonna have to save that question. We dealing with anything pertaining to the topic. All right. If anything, that was for last night. Staying on topic here. Dominic Buffoon says, when you say make decisions, Joel, when is it too late to turn around? Very, very, very good question, Dominic Buffoon. Very good question. When you realize that bridge is not able to be repaired. All right? It's certain decisions have a statute of limitations on it. Okay? Don't think, oh, I'll make the decision later. No. It ain't going down like that. It ain't going down like that. Okay? There's a time limit depending on the situation, depending on what's going on in your life. There's a time limit. So you have to act on it right away. Now, Wani 1 says, how to break family generation curses. And I'm going to answer that. I'm going to tell you why, because it's dealing with decisions. You have some women that, there'll be women in their family, or some men, they'll have a certain mark on their arm or a certain mark on their chest. And that's curses that have been put down to them through the generational line, depending on decisions that the ancestors have made. Hell, when you read the book of Deuteronomy, the children of Israel would have had it good, but they made the decision to disobey and not deal with God. Then, of course, we have the infamous Eve from Adam and Eve story of the Bible. Okay? But even Adam was infamous too, because Adam knew better. Okay? So let me tell you how you could do that. You'll get I'll definitely say get the reverse candle. You could get that at Nicholas, Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York. Or you could call 718-858-4400. Or you could go on nicholasbrooklyn.com. You want to get the reverse candle. You definitely want to get a St. Michael candle. And get a candle with the Sheila David on it, the 23rd Psalm. And say, of course, the 23rd Psalm. And damn. Hold on, that other psalm is going to come to me. I believe this psalm is Psalm 73, if I'm not mistaken. Psalm 73. Don't quote me on that last one. If I'm not mistaken, it's Psalm 73. Let me see. D. Boyce, peace, Joel. God has blessed you with giving us supportive and beautiful wife. Oh, well, thank you. I greatly appreciate you for that, and I know Wifey Benjamin will greatly appreciate that. Let me see. Let me see. Any other questions? Ask it now. Any other questions? People, ask it now. Armand Seal says, yes, sir. Deuteronomy 28, 1:15. Facts. Any other questions? Yeah, asking now pertaining to the topic. All right. Ever since the generational curse has been lifted from me, I haven't been able to deal with my family at all. That comes from Chanel Singletary. Oh, that will happen. That's a fact. I can tell you right now that will happen. And the reason why that will happen is simple facts. If they don't get themselves in order, you ain't gonna want to be around people that don't get themselves in order, right? So you made that decision. And if you ask me, I believe you made the right decision. See, you just put up what I already said because they are still under it. Facts, I already know that. I already know where it's coming from. Okay? Don't worry, I got you covered on generational curses. I got y'all covered because I gotta have to go deeper into that. Redhead Green Queen put true facts. Alright? Anything else pertaining to the topic on making decisions? Big up to the BK. Teppy 9076. What's up? Shout out to you. Where you from? Where you from? Where you born out? Big up to the BK. You find out you are here in BK or you somewhere else. Anything on decision, people, ask it now. And hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button already, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. Joel Benjamin 528 on YouTube. Nia, don't hate your life, Nia. Don't hate your life. Strong Island, all right. Shout out to y'all out there. What was the reverse candle for that you gave the advice for to another person in the chat, Joel? To help with the generational curse. And the reverse candle help you with decisions too. Let me tell you something. They got people that will buy confusing oil and they will dress it up as a candle, like as yourself. And it's to mess you up so you can't make the right decisions. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if you're from the West Indies. Okay? Yo, shout out to Priest Daniela too, man. The man is a real priest. Shout out to Priest Daniela, the whole Lions of Israel. Shout out to Rabbi Murphy, the Silly Dove, and definitely General Ashar. Shout out to the whole AOC. All right? Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. William asks, have you ever been a person who make decisions, or did you have to learn how to? I always was a person that made decisions. It came naturally for me. Not everybody it's natural for. That's a great question. Because I got a lot of people I know comes natural. Then there's a lot of people I know it doesn't come natural. They don't know how to turn it on. They don't know how to think fast. Make that decision where it counts. Yeah. Uh-oh. Deidre Daniels. Good afternoon to you. Shout out to you. All right. Greetings, Cosmic Family. Who's this? Mystic Empress. Angel shout out to you. Salute to you all. Again, oh, thank God I ain't get a whole bunch of trolls coming this one. Like I said, this topic ain't that popular. Or because Easter done passed, they too busy having their belly full or something. I'm surprised the trolls didn't come out the woodwork on this one. Started calling me Pastor Benjamin and all that. But don't worry, I'm here for you people. I made that decision a long time ago that I will be here for the people. All right? Tepi 9076 asks, what is the most difficult decision you ever have to make? Well, that's easy to answer. The most difficult decisions I ever have to make, and to this day I will continue having to make those type of decisions, is who to cut off and who not to cut off. I give people chances. I'm sure people done see many people come at my neck and I turned around and gave them chances. The second most difficult is, should I give a person a chance to redeem themselves? Okay? Den Money, salute. Shout out to you. All right, real talk. Deidre Daniel says, I learned to make decisions when your back is up against the wall. You have to make a choice. Facts. But I want it to be where your back is not against that wall. I don't want it where, see, this is the wall right here. I don't want it where you're like this and you're scared and you're looking to your right, you're looking to your left, you're looking beneath you, you're looking above you, and they're coming at you at all directions. I want it where your back is not against the wall, and you check them early, and you say, back up, back up, back up. Or when you're holding on to somebody, and then you just let them go. Let them know it's easy for you to do it. Let them know it's not hard. Don't wait till your back against the wall, because when your back is against the wall, that's when you're normally in trouble. Real talk. And you might not get out alive, to tell you the truth. If you reach the point where your back is to the wall and then you have to make the decision, you might not ever be the same again. Let me see. Yolanda Casey says, if you don't plan, you plan to fail. You have to be prepared. Facts. Thank you. Facts. And that's what I'm trying to tell. No, ain't what I'm trying. That's what I'm telling people. Real talk. Eldridge Lynn, shout out to you. Salute to you. I realize when I make decisions, have to think about the consequences before I take action. Facts. But guess what? And I hate to say this, but people, there's going to be decisions that you have to make, but you ain't going to have time to think of the consequences. I have decisions where you're going to have to make on the spot. What do you do then? You're going to buckle down and you're going to make that decision. You're going to woman up or you're going to man up. Whichever gender you are. All right? You're going to have to step up to the plate. Because there's going to be decisions you got to make where you can't deal or think about the consequences at the moment. Because it's to help save a life. Deidre Daniels put true. I had learned that too. Facts. Deidre Daniels says, cover your own ass at all costs. Facts. She also said. And that's true. Learn to CYA, people. CYA, cover your ass. That's why you gotta make those decisions early. D. Boyce says the most difficult decisions I'm dealing with, I guess that's supposed to be dealing with, is being able to stay positive. Being positive is now a commitment. You know what? Facts, and I'll tell you why. When you got people only coming on the damn computer spewing negativity and faking you out. When you got people on the Facebook only spewing negativity and faking you out. When you got people when you get on the train, they only emanating negativity and faking you out. On the bus, spewing negativity and faking you out. On your job, spewing negativity and faking you out. In your home, spewing negativity and faking you out. It's hard to stay positive. Oh, trust me, I know. But at the end of the day, you still got to make that decision. Because that decision you make will affect others in the long run. Let's say it again for the people who just came in. That decision you make will affect other people in the long run. And if you don't make a decision, it will also affect other people in the long run. Okay? Teppy 9076 say, these are hard times we are in. Decisions are what it's all about. First prayer, then decisions. Be strong out there. Be strong out there, people. Blessings to you, Joel Benjamin, and everyone in this chat. Blessings to you as well. Greatly appreciate you. I salute you for that. And people, you can hit that super chat button. All right. For those who have iPhone and you want to send the support, you can send it to tmjimportsllc@gmail.com. All right. That's the PayPal. You can send it to the PayPal at tmjimportsllc@gmail.com. Deidre Daniel says, I'm a New Yorker. I'm used to making fast. I guess that's decision supposed to be there. because it almost. I'm gonna wait for you to type in the rest of that. Mystic Empress Angel says, true. Most of the readings I have been given to people has been around major decisions and choices. We're now in the age of decision. And maybe I should have put that out before. Okay, that's what definitely made me do this. Because like I said, it moved with me. We're in the age of decisions. Real talk. Real talk. Okay, I see you now, Deidre Dan. You just put, I'm used to making fast decisions. Yes, some of us are. Some of us not. Now, see, Daniel said something very interesting. I had to learn because it almost cost me my life. People, not making a decision or making a right decision or making a decision on the fly, on the spot when you have to. Don't make that cost you your life. Make that decision. DM Show, shout out to you. Salute, sir. Mochi Mills says, salute to Mochi. He says, negativity is something to avoid at all times. Be humble, even when your spiritus is disturbed. I guess that's supposed to be spirits, or your spirit is disturbed. Facts. Taylor B, sending love and light. Thank you for that. Shout out to you. I salute you, man. Natural Charm, I salute you. Peace to you too. Okay. I thought the Mercury retrograde, you shouldn't make decisions. No. Who's that? Yah Glory King. I'm glad you said that. I ain't ever said don't make no decisions in Mercury retrograde. Or you won't have to make decisions in Mercury retrograde. Believe me. Remember I said you could choose to argue with somebody in Mercury retrograde or not. That's your decision. You're going to have to make decisions in Mercury retrograde. What I definitely said is don't be looking to deal with no contracts in Mercury retrograde. Okay? But we gonna have to make decisions. Dominic Buffoon, shout out to you. Thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate you. And after this stream, I will call you because we have to definitely talk. All right? DM Show. With what you just said, you dream. I got a show coming up. I was trying to hold back. I don't know if I should do it tonight. But I have a show coming up that I definitely have to do and definitely put out some information. Mystic Empress Angel says, it's time for our people to start getting their numerology and natal chart done like ASAP. Be careful, Mystic Empress. I don't want some of my trolls that come on here and start calling you a witch now. They're going to say, I'm with you. You understand what I'm saying? You're a witch and I'm a warlock. And we have a covenant. Be careful when you come on here and you say that. But I agree with you nonetheless. And yes, I'm Hebrew. Who don't like it, that's their problem. Okay? She's right. She is right. And one of the main things I'm going to tell you, definitely say your prayers. Get in your prayers. People, thank you for the support. Thank you for everything you have done for me. All right. Oh, King Simon presents. King Simon, I'm mad as hell at you right now, man. You up there in Florida, enjoying the sun, jumping all around, laying back by the pool. King Simon is doing it right now. People, don't forget to subscribe to King Simon Presents. Definitely subscribe to Suicide. Shout out to Kantu Sheshu Mamoon. Subscribe to him. All right? Subscribe To all the people out there that I rock with, they come on here all the time. I greatly appreciate them. All right, make that decision to support those who support you. Definitely global media. I see global media people. If you look in the chat right now, global media put up the link for Dr. Layla Africa. Okay? If you can't make it out to Brooklyn, New York to see Dr. Africa and his wife, all you have to do is hit that link and you could watch it on Eventbrite. Okay? Rodriguez, shalom. Shout out to you. I salute you, bro. King Simon, enjoy yourself. Enjoy that hot sun, because when you come back, I know you got work to do. Deidre Daniels said, we appreciate you. Keep bringing us the knowledge. I will, my dear. I will. What's this? Montreal 5 Street Kings. Shout out to you. Salute. All right. Check out his artwork. All right. Natural Charm says, lately when I have been praying, I get distracted. Yeah, I know what that's about. That's what the whole Mercury retrograde thing, I talk about that. Don't get distracted. You have to make the decision and buckle down and stay fast in prayer. Real talk. Okay? Arnold, who's this? Arnold Seal says, awesome chat. Gods of the Caribbean says, big up global media. That's right. King Simon with the numbers. DM Show says, King Simon with the numbers. That's right. King Simon, put your information out there in the chat for people that want to hit you up and deal with the numbers. I know you're watching, King Simon. Hit your number out there in the chat. Let me see. Sternism Productions. We make plans to get off the grid. Yeah, that's good. You know I approve that. Shout out to you and salute to you for that. I've been praying more than ever lately. Trav Harmon. Shout out to you. Salute to you. Mystic Empress Angel says, yes, send positive vibes your way. Appreciate the knowledge. Psalm 35 is good to say every day. Facts. I greatly appreciate you all. Thanks for getting involved. Thanks for the chat. I hope I gave you the information you needed. People, hit that like button. Call to action. Hit that like button. All right? Hit that like button, people. And again, I greatly appreciate y'all. Thanks to all the people that send that super chat. I greatly appreciate you. All right? Thank you for that. All right? Strange Maid. Please don't forget to click the like button, family. That's right. I gotta give Strange Maid her wrench. Damn it. Gotta give Strange Maid her wrench. Deidre Daniels says, I pray a lot myself. It keeps me grounded. Facts, and we need that. And anytime you have a tough decision to make, out of everything, now I told you some crystals that you could use to help you in decision making. But definitely one of the main important things, prayer. Prayer. People, I'm Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. Thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to you all. Redhead, Green Queen, first one on here. Peace. Salute to you. And if anybody don't got King Simon information, because I didn't see him put it up, you could call Nicholas Brooklyn at 718-858-4400 and somebody will be able to give it to you. All right? William Passawi Jr. said, thank you for your time and advice, Joel. Later. Later, people. Rodriguez say, Khan, prayer meditation on the law. Facts. Shout out to you. People, you've been watching Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. Peace. Hold up, before I go, I would just about to go, and I see Sternham Spook. MC Spook is a dope ass name. Thank you for that. And of course, Deidre Daniels said, meditation, meditation. It helps clear the mind. Mystic Empress Angel, much love to King Simon. Yes, much love to King Simon. All right, people, and don't forget Jerry Miller is coming in May, and we will have an Eventbrite set up for that as well. If you can't come in and check it out at Nicholas Brooklyn. Taylor B says the right best decision doesn't always feel good indefinitely. Don't let that discourage you. Peace. Facts. Peace to you. Gods of the Caribbean 340. Shout out to you. Peace. Peace to my international audience. Gotta throw it up there. The whole of the Caribbean, the whole of the UK, the whole of Japan, the whole of China. Thank y'all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. I know sometimes y'all have trouble communicate with me and typing. You understand? So I'm greatly appreciating you every time and every moment. M, you just missed it. J Markery is about decisions. You just missed it. It's all right. Hit that like button though. All right. Legendary ATS. Shout out to you. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Show support. All right. And when this video go back up, make sure y'all comment. Definitely make sure y'all share the video. Peace.